Hello, I'd like to give a shout out to hip hop through rap, the black street to the tip top of the atmosphere's cap. Yes, and all the rest that's out there. We've got you here, pace. I don't know, I messed up the timing or whatever. This one is pure rap, hip hop for some grace. Ball, skip the big trap, it's time to all face. Pace! We all chain in place.
Pace? 'Twas once when rap was all grace. Indeed, in fact, I power rap the ancient way. Trace.
Hello, bloggers, and people can find the Little Rap Guy and Friends cartoons playlist on the playlist section of the YouTube channel of Anthony Wall. Under these videos, which can be watched by anyone on the internet, still too, you can go to the YouTube channel, even if you're not a YouTube subscriber, which is, you can just subscribe for free for your YouTube channel through Google. You have a YouTube account. Then we subscribe to each other's channels and stuff like that. So subscribe to this YouTube channel. YouTube.com/user/RomulusWall. RON, so it's YouTube.com/USER/ROMULUSWALL. YouTube.com/user/RomulusWall. Now on this website, or on this YouTube page, this YouTube channel referred to as, there's a playlist section. You know, the real value nature system is real. You can tell we're with the real values. I'm not talking, about semi-nature values. Excuse me. So thank you again for coming out this day or evening, whenever you watch. We're waiting for you guys. We're going to take counter positions. We're going to teach you about theory and counter theory by using science, by understanding science, by understanding applications of science that are not science. So the Native American, we have a cartoon Native American. Every nation has a native. But see, the syntax nature of humanity is now forced, long only fathomed, individually grouped in, together, or tactically ulterior. If we were really unity, say we had a unity, all of a sudden phenomenal, hundreds of nations at once, everyone's agreeing, we're going to do change. We're by nature. We agree on that word instead of environment, syntax. Fact-cheating nature. So if we agreed right now, we would know. We would say, well, oh my God, we can make it so great. We would know. Okay, what do we have to do with science, per science? Right now, with the falls here, we missed the planting window. For the most part, some things you plant in the fall. We have to be on the same page. We have to get our farmers too, soils. Things that we're in a semi-ancient trap. Every adaptation to it is also in a trap. Every position of sophistication, this was sophistication more finite than it, while being it, and from beyond it further too. It was a breaching method. So we'll examine this. There's a semi-nature too. It has something to do with the similarity between the semi-nature and this us, the cartoon value nature system. If there's a real, we're believing, we're nature acting. There's a real. You guys are real value nature system. But it's against the law for anyone to believe in the real value nature system or to speak about it. They say you can believe in it. You believe it, you speak about it. We gotta speak about it. But we briefed you on that real value nature system. So, Little Rap Guy and Friends were charged with cultivating the counter-extortion of Hartford, of New York City, and of the neighboring suburbs and nations, but to liberate the human value nature system, the cartoon value nature system, which has been in a semi-ancient trap that is fact-cheaping nature-oriented, syntax-oriented. So all the locations on a computer, a microchip is millions of locations printed on it. A computer is a whole bunch of locations, mimicking what is simultaneous, mimicking what is correlation, and leaving out where it is not mimicking it, leaving out how it is a native system, a native value/value progression system, more finite than, and while being the value of 3 identities of 0, and while being the value of infinity while greater than it, while more finite than it. One identity of forever nature is making more of itself through temporary/lasting forever nature. So this is how we are a value/value progression that is native pure. But it's short words, and therefore increasingly it's active words and progressive words are prevented. Substance, while substance simultaneously is pretended, legitimate, tall locations, areas, and states. Science is further simultaneously private, overt criminal enterprises, hundreds of nations shared, and all that sick with that. Victims. No, syntax-oriented, fact-cheaping nature-oriented. And where and how that causes everyone victim at the same time. It causes negative value nature progressions, acts, and natures have to be blamed on things. Vaccines. Now, by accident, they were blamed on the wrong things, other things than what is actually the cause of it, which is the breaching method. They're blamed even on themselves wrongly, even when correctly. Syntax. And see, then there's defensive syntax, which simultaneously defenses are treatments of positive and negative, which simultaneously is treatments of identity, which is treatments of truths and untruth. When we're leaving, we have yet this sophistication of science. We have truth, we have science, but we have sciences abridged. We are in a semi-ancient trap. So for the locations, areas, or states of any country, hundreds of them at once, started admitting this. The evidence is to discern it, rolls with it. As a fact-cheating nature, is to ourselves. But there is more there. See, this is how used remotely was as each physical database relationship. Each physical identity ground location relationship first. This knows where we're going to walk places, we're going to go there, we're going to drive. We are a value/value progression system that is native pure. It is an identity of conjunction to our syntax nature, our fact-cheaping nature. That we didn't invent. We did not invent. This is why we are individual group in species identity of volume. It is its own in self-generation, as this and the ancients revealed. And thank God, English was revealed to teach this.